about to get I think that's got it, guys. Thanks for the ride. Hey everybody, I'm Chris Beytes and I just arrived in Fort Lauderdale. Hey, I travel by whatever means I need to. I've come to the Tropical Plant Industry Exhibition, TPIE, where we're going to take a look at 14 cool new products as awarded by the folks from the Garden Center Group. They sent some of their retailers around the trade show looking for the cool new items that they think they can sell at their garden centers and make money from. And we're now going to go check out all 14 in no particular order. So come with me. Look at that, a plant in a trombone, and that is actually the idea behind Plant Orb from Creative Gardens. And I'm here with the inventor, the patent holder, as a matter of fact, Renee Molina. Hey, Renee, how are you?
Good morning. Fine, thank you.
Now, what is a Plant Orb, and why does it allow us to put a plant in a trombone?
Well, because it takes the plant away from the traditional pot. It's actually an organic plant pot that holds the soil, and basically you can put it on any dish. You can put it on a candle holder, you can put it on a big tray, you can use plastic, you can use glass, you can use wood, almost anything. And
even a trombone.
Even a trombone, a bird cage.
Now you have a little boutique in Miami, and that's where you started selling these, right?
Exactly. I started selling them at farmers markets.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yes, I found a demand, and so I opened my shop, and now I'm selling them wholesale.
Okay. Now tell me about the wholesale. You're like what you're holding right now. This nice fern. What would this go for wholesale?
This is an 8 1/4 size product. It's 4 inches, and we have packs of 20, and then we have the 5-inch size, which is $10, and we pack 15.
Okay.
And then the 6-inch size, which packs 8, and the 10-inch size, which, you know, it's a very nice
a big one back here, yeah.
piece. Yeah.
And you said they're very easy for the consumer. Now, it looks like it might be a little messy or something, but you said it's really easy to keep watered and know when it needs water, right?
It's pretty much dummy proof because you can visually see it dehydrate. You can hydrate it like a wick almost. You let it absorb the water, it'll turn dark and it'll feel heavy. So it's pretty easy to know it's wet, and it's pretty easy to know it's dry. And the true gauge is the bottom. When the bottom feels almost dry, it's time to water this fern.
Simple. And so those of you needing to plant your trombones, now we have a solution, the Plant Orb from Creative Gardens. Thanks, Renee.
Thank you.
Hey, here's another cool product from TPIE.
Now this is a sparkly booth. Look at all that diamond plate, the aluminum, the galvanized. It could have won a booth award, but what I'm seeing here, oh, and by the way, we're at Northland Floral out of St. Catharines, Ontario. They won a cool product award, and it could have been for anything in here. It's all cool, but what the judges found was this rice pot right here. And what does that signify, Mike Schilstra?
This is our 4.5-inch organic herb line.
That's what the judges discovered. You are now selling organic herbs,
Yes,
and they
we
thought
are.
that was cool.
Yeah, and then I think the biopot obviously caught their attention. It's a rice pot, so it breaks down. We do about a dozen varieties in the 4.5-inch organic, and primarily culinary varieties. And again, depending on the season, we have great availability.
Plenty of them available coming up for the spring.
Yep.
Now, these are Canadian organic. Does that work in the U.S. as well?
Yes, it does. There is, again, there's programs that they work together on to make them organic, and also it's just non-genetically modified is basically, so no chemicals, and again, they work together to make the program work. And
so how's the price though? Because people think organic, it's going to be ridiculously expensive.
It increases prices a little bit from our regular line of 4-inch. I think price-wise, you're looking at an extra 30 cents or so.
30 cents for organic. Come on, anybody can afford that.
Yeah, there's no cost to the carbon footprint, right?
Yes.
So,
very good. So a line of organic Canada and U.S. herbs from Northland Floral.
Yeah.
And here's another cool new product from TPIE.
Hey, there's that fancy pink and chartreuse ribbon. It can only mean one thing. You won a cool new product award, TJ Higgins from Sunfire Nursery. Tell us about this variety. It's called Sundenia from Suntory. What is it?
Well, Sundenia is a new dipladenia. We have Sun Parasol where we have the true giant mandevilla, which is your large leaf, large flower. We have the normal dipladenia in our original series, and then we have the pretties, which is dipladenia characteristics, smaller leaf, smaller flower, but mandevilla growth habit.
All right, so to wrap it up, Sun Parasol is a mandevilla,
Yeah.
Sundenia is a dipladenia.
Dipladenia, but mandevilla characteristics. You get the larger size flower like you get on mandevilla, but you still get that tight, compact habit. Really good for like hanging baskets, patio containers. You'll see growers growing some mandevilla in a hanging basket, but to grow them, you have to continually get the vines off the chains, pull them down. There's a lot of labor. Something like this is going to be compact, probably 2 pinches, and you finish your basket.
All right, and you got 3 colors here.
3 colors, a coral, a red, and a white. The coral, the inside doesn't do it justice. Out in the full sun, this thing looks fluorescent. The flower almost glows. It's really, really nice.
Beautiful.
Different color than anything else that's on the market.
All right, plenty of availability?
Plenty of availability starting in June.
All right, that's Sundenia from Suntory, courtesy TJ Higgins of Sunfire Nursery. Thanks, TJ.
All right, thank you, Chris.
And here's another cool new product from TPIE.
So usually we look for that one ribbon that says cool new product, and they've got one of those here. But they've got 2 other ribbons: most unusual single plant specimen and favorite new foliage plant. And what we're talking about is Calathea Fusion White, and it's from Biostock Foliage. And from Biostock is my new buddy, Darren Yam from Apopka. Now this, well, it's an award winner 3 times over. What? Tell us about Calathea Fusion White. What makes it special?
This is a new fine Calathea from a hometown in Malaysia, which my parents, they have a huge farm that do cut flowers, but I introduced them this foliage about 2 years ago.
So this from Malaysia, you said?
Malaysia, yes. And the special thing about this Calathea here is, compared to any Calathea variety, we have all these citrus cuttings that eventually will grow up, and it will be a lot fuller and more compact to finishing, especially with the purplish velvet look on this and the marble variegation. Each individual leaf, they're all different from each other. They're white, green, different patterns.
It's a beautiful plant. Is it easy to grow, or is it like any Calathea?
Relatively,
Calatheas can be tricky.
Yeah, it is a lot faster than any other Calathea that we have here in the market. Reason is because of the shoots itself. It has multiple shoots that have a heavier intake, so it takes up more water and fertilizer in order for this to fill up, and it's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
It's a quick plant.
Most important, how is it going to do for a homeowner in their house? How's it hold up indoors?
It is a very good interior plant. I mean, I had it in my master bedroom. We had a morning sun and afternoon shade, and it hold up, all months, all night long.
And you're going to let me take one of these to Chicago to try it out there, right?
Yeah, why not? We'll do this.
All right, Darren, thanks so much, and congratulations.
Thank you.
3 times over.
Thank you.
Here's another cool new product from TPIE.
Charlie, hold that for me so I can get a photo, would you? That is the strangest looking thing I've ever seen actually win an award. Tell me what this is.
Chris, this is commonly known as Dutchman's pipe, and actually this flower with a mature plant will get over 12 inches long and big in size. And the leaves are lemon scented, and here's a plant that not only does the flower really unusual and get big size, but it'll bloom in early spring and through fall on and off. It'll bloom in shade and has been known to climb up a tree or an arbor 20 to 30 feet.
All right, and I should mention, we're at Harold B. Martin, Inc., and this is Charlie Martin. And you called this a Dutchman's pipe, right? For you Latin aficionados, that's Aristolochia gigantea. But this was a Cool New Product Award winner. And why do you think they gave this the award?
I think it was just the unusual flower and the size and the color and the shape. This one's been in here a little bit too long into the show being the last day, but yeah, the size, the color, and I think that's what caught their eye.
Well, it's an eye-catching flower. You got a lot of them back at the greenhouse?
We do.
All right,
Yeah.
good. So that's Dutchman pipe from Harold B. Martin. Let me get another photo of that thing.
Here's another cool new product from TPIE.
Hey, that is a pretty new variety. That's New Regalia Autumn Rain, and it's a Cool Product Award winner from Bulis Bromeliad. It was selected because of the nice pink color, the variegation, and the good habit. But something else the judges really liked was the displaying vertical concept, especially these picture frames that they've done. What a beautiful way to display bromeliads, or any plant for that matter. We all know that vertical gardening is very hot, so that's 2 reasons Bulis Bromeliads won Cool New Product Awards here at TPIE.
Here's another cool new product from TPIE.
Now, we visited this booth last year. This is Morning Dew Tropical Farms. I'm here with my friend John Mendoza and his lovely wife Michelle and his stepdaughter Nicole. Hi, ladies. How are you? And this crazy looking thing, what in the world is it, John? Because it won a Cool New Product Award.
It's the Frizzle Sizzle, also known as Albuca spiralis.
Where's it from?
It's originally from Africa, and it comes in as like an onion type bulb, and it gets this really wild foliage. Doesn't like a lot of water. Let it dry out, and can handle low light to high light.
This is what you do. You take a pair of scissors and you do this, like Christmas package ribbon, every single plant. No, this is actually how it grows, right?
Very cool.
Is it slow to grow on the production standpoint?
Very slow growing. Our first crop's going to be ready probably the end of April, beginning of May.
All right, plenty available or limited?
In the beginning, it's going to be limited, but they're hoping to ramp it up for the summer.
All right, that's Frizzle Sizzle. That is awesome. But how about this plant? This is a Gisneriad. Tell me a little bit about it.
That's the lipstick Rasta. It gets beautiful red flowers. The foliage is, as you can tell, awesome and amazing, kind of whimsical look. It blooms sporadically throughout the year. Likes filtered indirect light, not a lot of sun.
All right, so a couple of cool, new, funky, curly, twisty plants from Morning Dew Tropicals. Congratulations again, John.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Take care, everybody.
New product. We'll try it again. Cool new. Okay, cool new. Got it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's another cool new product from TPIE.
I'm here at Flora Design, and you can almost paint the progression of horticulture, starting with a dish garden, which they do very beautifully. How about the terrarium? That's another beautiful concept. But then we took the terrarium and went crazy, and we created fairy gardening. And my friend Gail Cash here, you've done all these things, but now you've taken it to yet another level. Tell me about your prize winners, your cool new product.
I've named these plantscapes, and it's we were growing the beautiful small plants, and I decided I wanted to come up with a container that evoked more natural feelings, more of an elegant concept. So these containers are very cool because they are secondary use containers. After the plants die, you can use this container in your home for something else.
Okay, you've got beautiful pictures here, the bowls. They're not plant containers initially, right? They've got other uses for them.
That's right. These containers are nice, thick glass. They ship well. And we've learned how to ship all of these products from doing the terrariums for 3 years.
And they just have kind of an elegant upscale look. No fairies in here. It's sort of like just a little woodland scene in a way. And you call them, again, what?
Plantscapes.
Plantscapes from Flora Designs and Gail Cash. Nice work. What are you going to do for next year to get 3 in a row?
I'm thinking already.
Oh, there you go. Always thinking.
Always
Thanks,
working
Gail.
on it. Thank you.
Here's another cool new product from TPIE.
Lori has found another cool product award winner, this time from the Italian company Orlandelli, and I'm here with my new buddy, Raphael Cantoni. Raphael, how are you, my friend?
Very good, thank you. And you? How are you doing?
Very good. And this is only Orlandelli's second time at TPIE, and your first time in your own booth, right?
Yes, that's correct.
And you're a cool product award winner.
Well, we are honored by it, by that, and actually very proud. We didn't expect the prize. We got it, and it's understandable because we have a cool line of products.
Yeah, so you explain these to me. They're retail garden center benches developed by Orlandelli, which, by the way, is a giant retail garden center, right?
Yes, that's correct. All the development. Sorry, I have a broken English, but the development of our products is made in our garden center. So that is, we have adapted all the features of the benches and the optionals to the needs that you may have in a garden center or in a garden shop.
All right. So, for instance, we've got ebb and flood irrigation.
That's correct.
So easy to water.
Yeah.
And they are basically like a production bench. But what I like is the accessories you can add on, like these really cool curved sign holders here. Here's a smaller one up here behind you.
That's correct. It's a very modular system. The basic element are the benches. To the benches we can add a serial of optionals that make everything more beautiful, exciting, and professional looking.
Like you can do this 2 layers here.
Yeah, 2 layers with top benches.
And how about back here, the basket holder?
Basket holders. They come in different sizes. What you see here, guys, are the small sizes, but we have 3 other sizes.
And then you've got this nice little end cap step here too.
A star step display made with eco-friendly wood and aluminum. The wood is coming from protected forest and is special treated.
Yeah. All right, but now, Raphael, this is maybe the coolest thing that you showed me. I mean, all this is cool, but demonstrate what this does for us right here. This innocent-looking shipping rack.
It's actually a very normal transportation car, a cart that, with a simple click, become to a display unit.
Show us.
Yeah.
So you've rolled it out from the production area in the back of your garden center up to the front of the garden center, and now it's a stylish display unit.
As simple as that, and it comes with water trays, so the users will be able to water the plants directly on the cart, and the water, of course, will not drip down and make the lower shelves dirty, or in the worst of the case, drown the lowest layer of plants.
All right. So, well, that's a lot of cool new stuff from Orlandelli, right from Italy. Very nice. Thanks, Raphael. Appreciate it.
Thanks to you guys.
All right.
All right.
And here is another cool new product for TPIE.
This could be the coolest of the cool new products. This is Live Trends. It's a whole new company from my friend Bisser Georgiev. Bisser, how are you?
Great, Chris. How are you?
Good. Now, what is Live Trends, other than a brand new company, 6 months old, right?
Right. It's only 6 months. What Live Trends is a new concept. It's a new brand, a new promise for better design. Simple living, metro looks for the urban dweller. It is designed for small spaces. Every single item is a very small footprint item.
And you said you have 7 SKUs now.
7 brand new SKUs. We had a tremendous success at the show.
Sold out?
We are pretty much sold out for the time being. Not for long, though. Not for long.
You'll make more. Yeah, show us a few of these, some of the most popular ones you've got of the 7.
One of the most popular is called the Living Canvas. Living Canvas comes with 2 simple plants, almost no care. The plants last about 6 to 8 weeks without any watering. Also, it comes with hinges in the back, so it can actually, it's a living wall art.
So just hang it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and lily pad, which is on your art, your banner up here. Swing around to show the little lily pad, Laura. I think that one's pretty cool. That's attracting a lot of attention.
The lily pad features living moss, reindeer moss, and beautiful succulents. Again, a very unusual design. Live Trends is all about presenting old concepts in a very new way. There's a big trend towards urban living, towards migration from suburbia to the city. And also, nobody designs plans for the upwardly moving young crowd. So this is kind of the trend we're kind of heading towards to.
And the last one you got this magnet one for another way to vertical garden?
The magnet pot is a very cool thing. We sell it together with the vertical wall. That's a POP. It comes with the magnets in the back. It attaches to just about any metal surface. And also, the plants can be exchanged. So this is not to your liking, put herb in there, something else.
Yeah, so just 6 months into the business, you've got 7 SKUs, you're selling out. It's going like hotcakes, as we can see right here. What's next for you?
Next, basically, we want to invent things every quarter. It is very easy to be copied. So copy away. The next quarter, you're going to be surprised about what's coming next.
So we'll just have to watch this space for more cool items from Live Trends. Thanks, Bisser.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it.
Another cool project to do. From TPIE.
That was awesome. You're gonna be on
Hey, Highland Supply Company got one of those fancy ribbons. And what's interesting is it's not for a cool new product, it's for a cool old product that just happens to be really cool right now. And I think that's exciting. The first one, there's 3 different items. The first one are these burlap pot covers. Got a couple of different sizes here. Natural burlap on the outside, lined on the inside. They've been in their catalog for 20 years, doing okay, but now they are hot and the retailers are loving them. Here's another one. These are called earth tones. There's several different colors. They've got a nice sort of a soft earth tone palette to them. There's a red and a green. Let me pick up a couple more here that you can see. A nice sort of 2 different, well, a brown and a mustard color there. And then lastly, another one, those 20 years they've been in the catalog. The last one here are the duets. Another venerable item they've had in the catalog, but they've been picking new colors like the really hot pink and purple, the green and yellow there. And here's one more, a nice purple and green. That's duets. So it just shows that maybe you've got something that's not so new, but suddenly, because of today's trends or whatever, it is cool. And that's the case here at Highland Supply.
There is another cool product from the TPIE. Thank you.
All right, there's that lovely ribbon. It can only mean one thing, that you guys must have won a cool new product award.
You bet.
Well, this is Austin Bryant from Heart of Florida Greenhouses in lovely
Zolfo Springs, Florida.
And you said that's near Sebring.
It is. It's just west of Sebring.
That is absolutely the heart of Florida, right out in the middle. But what did you win the prize for? Tell me about this interesting plant. It's an agave, you say. Show us one.
This is an agave. It's called spaghetti strap. I'll go ahead and pick one up.
Agave spaghetti strap.
Right. The plant's been on the market for some time. However, we've taken and chose to grow the plant in a kind of an unconventional way. We really lower the light levels on it, and by doing that, growing under 72 or 83% shade, we get this beautiful cascading look. It stays very dark green. Our target was replacing the liripe.
I was going to ask, who's going to use this? Right. What's it for?
You bet, you bet. Well, our point was looking at replacing liripe in places where it might not be suitable for irrigation. It'll handle the low light and low water conditions, drought tolerant.
And you said it for interior scape use.
Right.
Inside. All right.
Very unconventional, again, for the agave to be under such low light, but we found that this plant, it'll not only do well, but it actually thrives under some of the lower light. And by doing that, it gets this beautiful cascading look, which is very nice.
Really nice texture. You also said it's cold hardy, right? Or
right.
At least won't take Chicago, of course. But,
no, not Chicago. But it will take it's cold hardy down to about 24 degrees. So we've seen frost set on it, and it stays rather. It doesn't get burned or have cold damage. As
you said you like it up under a live oak tree where it's really shady and nothing else will grow. This will do.
Right up against the oak, right in that first 3-4 feet of where you have a dead zone where the live oak just takes all the moisture away. You can come in and plug this in and maybe mulch around a little bit, water it slightly just to get the plugs initially started, and then you can just walk away from it.
Nice ground cover. And I got to ask, who came up with the name spaghetti strap?
It was not me. The plant was already named before we took it in. However, I think it's a great marketing name, right. So we certainly didn't change it.
So you've developed a new use for it at Heart of Florida Greenhouses.
Heart of Florida Greenhouses. Beautiful Zolfo Springs, Florida.
There you go. Congrats.
Hey, thank you very much.
We're from MacArthur High School, and here's another cool product from TPIE.
We are at Rainforest Flora, and they specialize in tillandsias, which are cool little air plants. There's a whole display of them down here. And one of the challenges with them is this is generally how you display them at retail, but that's not how they grow in nature. So they've come up with something called the Tilly Hanger, which is a colored, flexible wire which you can wrap around the plant to hang it. And they've done that with each of these interesting little specimens. It's very nice soft wire, comes in 8 different colors, and you can hang them at retail this way, or you can sell the wire to the consumers so they can hang them in their home. And Lori, if you'll pan over to the right, you'll see there's 8 different colors. It's 40 feet of this very soft, malleable wire, just $3.50 a roll. And so that's the Tilly hanger from Rainforest Flora.
Here's another cool product from TPIE.
Well, we're here at the booth of Florida Cactus since 1961, one of my favorite Florida companies, and they've been a Cool Product Award winner in the past, and they sort of are again, but sort of not. What the judges found were these beautiful succulent combination planters in the Florida Cactus booth. However, these weren't made by Florida Cactus. These were made by Alpha Ferns, one of the Florida Cactus customers, using Florida Cactus succulents. And well, this just shows what retailers are looking for. Beautiful, stunning combinations using succulents and interesting containers. I especially like this one on the bit of driftwood or stump there. Pretty little basket. So that's some nice concepts from Alpha Ferns as displayed at Florida Cactus. Well, that is it from TPIE, but that's really not it, because I have got a notebook full of other cool items. You'll just have to read Grower Talks and Green Profit to see them all. But for now, I've got to get back to Chicago, get on the road again. You know, the Aurora was nice, but Lori, do you think Steven Spielberg over there would give us a lift home? No? I don't know. I'm going to check it out. Hey, Steven, yo, you heading north? Yeah, Chicago. No?
And here's another cool item for TPIE.
Close. Another cool.
In unison? We never do anything together.
Cool new plant?
Might not be a plant.
No, here's another cool new product from TPIE. What is it, the product? Our minis.